Welcome to the 2013 420 and 470 Junior European Championships, taking place in Pwllheli, Great Britain, where 272 sailors from 20 nations are competing in this pinnacle junior event. We joined the Junior European Championship at the halfway stage, with the 6-race qualification series completed for the 420 fleet, who are now split into gold and silver, and the 470 fleet are on to races 7 and 8 of their series.
Morning of fifth day, we've got 4 races left for the regatta. We've had one windy day that's been called off, so we've had 3 days of racing, 6 races. Currently sitting in 3rd place. I'm really trying to get a good, some low points in these last few races to get into the medal race with a nice buffer on some of the other boats.
Today was said to be the lightest breeze day of racing. Adjustments to the boats are essential. Teams launched from the sandy beach against the dramatic backdrop of the Welsh hills. We joined race 7 in the 470 women fleet, where the series leaders Kiselova and Krasko from the Ukraine had a good start in the middle of the fleet, with Spain's Cornudella and Lopez a bit to windward in what would turn out to be a critical choice for these two teams. The Markwood sisters from Germany had been steadily climbing up the leaderboard, but did not clear the line well and had to tack several times to find a free track upwind. During the first upwind, the wind was around 10 knots, with short choppy waves making it a bit difficult for the sailors to drive their boats forward fast. Heading downwind, Cornudella and Lopez sailed fast and secured a safe lead over the rest of the fleet, with the Ukrainians in second. The British pair of Freeman and Tomset, who were second overall going into the day this morning, were now back in 5th at the downwind gate, which could unseat them. The front of the fleet, Ukraine found some pace and accelerated to take the race win, with the Spanish in second. Over in the 470 men fleet, the series leaders Capurro and Pupo from Italy opted for the pin end of the line, which was not the right choice for them as they headed to the left of the track upwind. Wood and Brayshaw from the host nation, along with the newly crowned 470 junior world champions Zamar and Herb from Spain, took a clean start at the committee boat end of the line, pumping hard off the start line. By the first downwind, Spain's sibling partnership the Chales brothers were leading but had started the race too early and were ultimately disqualified from the race. Just behind them were another brother partnership, Switzerland's Rigo brothers, who chose to round the opposite gate. At this stage, the series leaders Capurro and Pupo were back in 10th and dropped back even further to finish in 14th, whilst rivals Cohen and Froelich from Israel took the win and jumped to the front of the leaderboard. In the 420 fleet, Poland's girls team of Romaniuk and Goralska have led the series from the outset and went into the final series of the first of the 3 girls teams in the top 3 of this open fleet. Another strong start for the Polish pair, with the Portuguese boys team of Pereira and Cruz taking a less well-executed start for a few metres to windward. Immediately after the start, the fleet split as they chose to head up the left or right track upwind. By the downwind gate, Italy's ISAF Youth World Bronze medalist Paternoster and De Sala had taken the lead, with the Netherlands' Lambriex and Meyer in second. The wind had by now significantly decreased, and it was a challenge for the teams to sail the waves. The Italians chose the right side of the upwind, as did the Dutch pair. The Portuguese struggled as they rounded the gate, unable to lower their spinnaker and getting caught in the crowd. The Italians went on to claim their 3rd successive race win and rounded the day off with another victory in the next race and were rewarded with a jump to the top of the overall leaderboard. 2 more races for the Gold Fleet tomorrow in the 2nd day of the 3-day final series. The weather for Wednesday is forecast to be a strong breeze of 25 knots from the south, so the conditions will be testing. Stay tuned.